Hello, welcome back to Fun with Pizza. My name is Nathan. I'm here to have fun with pizza. Go figure. Today I'm reviewing a pizza adjacent item called the Pizza Cupcake. You may have heard of these. You may have seen them appear on Shark Tank before. Back in, I believe, 2020 they appeared. Maybe after that, not too long after. And I saw this probably a year ago in Walmart. Maybe not that long ago, but I was kind of unsure about it because it's a weird name, right? Pizza Cupcake. Is it sweet? Is it like a dessert that looks like pizza? Is it pizza that looks like a cupcake? Well, it's pizza that looks like a cupcake after looking more into it. I decided to go ahead and buy these today, and yeah, very curious about these. I did look up the story of the couple that invented these. Chef Andrea Migiotto, I think is the correct pronunciation. He's from Venice, Italy. On the Shark Tank episode, he said he eventually went to London for culinary school and to learn English. Eventually moved to New York, met a mutual friend, introduced him to another friend named Michelle. He eventually married her, so they have a nice little love story there. And he created the Pizza Cupcake. He's start over again. Hello, welcome back to Fun with Pizza. My name is Nathan, and I'm here to have fun with pizza. Right away here, I'm going to be reviewing a pizza food product, a pizza adjacent food product called the Pizza Cupcake. This was created back in 2018 after a couple of years of selling it in New York. The chef and his wife who created it on their business managed to go onto Shark Tank, made a deal. There's the Shark Tank logo right up here. So obviously they got the deal and were able to be helped out by them. I think it was the shark. Her name is Lori Grenier. I think that's her name. I don't watch Shark Tank, so I don't know all their names right off the top of my head. So it's described as a very light and fluffy item, just topped with pizza. I'm taking a look at the picture there. It kind of looks like just kind of a little short pizza cone. If you remember, the pizza cones were they were very skinny, but they were long. Had the pizza cones inside like an ice cream cone. And these look like a shorter, squatter version of that. I have high hopes for these, though. I'm going to predict that these taste better. It's interesting. On the front here, it says flaky, buttery, doughy, and irresistible. On Shark Tank, on their appearance there, Chef Andrea said, there's no butter in there. It's all olive oil. And I'm sure there's probably other things in here just for use of being able to freeze them that would probably imitate butter, I imagine. I don't know. Maybe not. It doesn't really matter anyway, does it? So, pizza party in 3 steps. There are conventional oven instructions and air fryer instructions. Step 1 for conventional oven, preheat oven to 375. I like that temperature. It's a lower temperature. You're not using as much energy. And the majority of pizza products, frozen pizza products, like pizza rolls, bagel bites, pizza cones, they all have very high oven cooking temperatures. So this is 375. I like it because most likely, due to the dough configuration, the dough components, how it's all mixed together, with it being a light, fluffy, kind of more of a pastry type dough, I think that they're going for, you would probably not need to cook it that high. And there's not even any frozen pizzas that cook that low, to my knowledge. The lowest that I see is 400, and then it goes up from there. Step 2, bake for 10 to 12 minutes. Bake until the mozzarella cheese softens. That's easy. And then serve and enjoy. So that's step 3. Let and sit cool for 1 minute because, as always, stuff that comes out of the oven, a hot oven, is going to be hot after you've cooked it. So people still need that warning, I know. Some people still ignore that warning. We won't go into that. Air fry instructions. Preheat to 350 degrees. Bake for 6 minutes. Let sit for 1 minute before serving. I imagine if you don't have an air fryer, but if you have a convection oven, that would probably be the same for. That'd probably be the same time frame, I would imagine. My oven, it can work as conventional or convection. If you choose the convection setting and set to the desired temperature, it automatically places it 25 degrees lower than what you would put in because it knows what it's doing and cooking to the right temperature. So I imagine a convection oven would probably be about 6 minutes. And yeah, there's 6 of them in here, so I'm going to go downstairs and cook these. I'm very excited for these. And but first, we need to hear, as always, from Professor Pizza. Professor Pizza, what made-up fact do we have today? Chuck Norris doesn't make pizza. He tells the ingredients to get together, and they combine, top themselves, and even bake themselves. This has been today's made-up fact about pizza. Alright, Future Nathan here, and there was a bit of equipment mishap, software mishap, where I don't have the recording of me tasting the pizza cupcakes. So you're going to listen to this voiceover. Some of this could have been operator error. Some more of it could have been user error. But we won't place blame or name names or anything. So we're doing this voiceover. So basically, I cooked the pizza cupcakes, and they cooked for. I cooked them for the halfway mark. I cooked them for 11 minutes, and I think I probably could have cooked them for another minute. The box did say 10 to 12 minutes. With my oven, I probably could have gone another minute or two. They did get cooked all the way through. Cheese, some of it just wasn't as melty toward the end. Like after they cooled off, once I was finishing, like I did eat all 6 of them. It was a very good lunch. They weren't super filling for an adult. They weren't super filling to eat all of them, but probably want kids to share. They are a great snack for kids because there's very little mess. I pulled them out of the oven. A lot of times, cooking frozen food, especially pizza food that has cheese and sauce and grease, getting that off of a pan if you don't have parchment or put spray down on it,
that will cause it to stick to the pan, that will cause the food to stick to the pan. But that did not happen with these. I was able to just pull them right off. They were hot, but they didn't burn my fingers. And if I had held on a little longer, they probably would have. So I was quick about it. But they were also still super light and fluffy. Just the weight of them to pick them up, but they were super light. And then the first tasting, because they're kind of self-contained, mostly what I got on the first bite was the dough. The dough is very good, though. I really like the dough. It's not like a sweet baked good, not like a donut or some other type of sweet baked good, or other dessert, but it is lighter and fluffier than a normal pizza crust type, different than the pizza cones, which had more of a hot pockets taste to them and density. Didn't have that with the pizza cupcakes. They were very good. Pepperoni tasted fine. It's hard to go wrong with pepperoni unless you're using turkey pepperoni. I do not care for that. But the pepperoni on this was fine. It's normal pepperoni. It had a decent amount of cheese. And by the sixth one, the cheese had kind of firmed up a little bit. So, kind of get that going on. Sometimes it doesn't taste as good. It still tasted fine. By the last one, it was the sauce that kind of got to me. The cupcakes have a good amount of sauce on them. It's a little bit more than I was actually expecting. And the sauce tastes very close to Pizza Hut's. It has very, very thick consistency, like Pizza Hut's pizza sauce, and which I like. And it was good when it was very hot. After it cooled down a little bit, it kind of cools off into more of a paste, and when you get a lot of that, it's just not as good. But it was. I still finished it all. I actually like the dough most of all with it. That is pretty much all my thoughts on it. These are a winner. I do suggest trying these. Like I said, they make a great snack for kids, just like most of them. I think probably better than the pizza cones. They make a great snack for kids. A little bit more fun for them. And just all around great tasting. I do have the link below. Go to their website. That's it for me today. I want to thank you for having fun with pizza. Go ahead, leave any comments, subscribe. Subscribing's fun. And in the name of the Maz, the sauce, and the Holy Crust, amen.